Welcome everybody to American Gunfighter. My name is Tell Stout. Thanks for coming to this channel to check me out. I'm up here at Cedar Creek Precision, and I brought you out today not for any kind of specific training, just kind of an overall fun day. I brought probably 1,000 rounds, a little more of 9mm, and probably a little over 1,000 rounds of 5.56, about 100 rounds right on the dot of 308. As you saw in the intro, those are going to be the four that I'm playing with today. Dabbling a little bit with the long range stuff, but mainly just trying to get some repetitions in with some concealed carry stuff, my work gun, and my other work gun for competitions and stuff from Atlas Gunworks. So, thanks for stopping by. Figured I'd sit down, smoke a cigar while I'm getting ready. So, guys, if you enjoy this channel, please share it with your friends, like it and everything like that. Comment down below, you guys in the comment section. I got my iPro this time. Fix the problems, okay? I'm only human. But I appreciate your comments. Keep them coming. Right, wrong, or indifferent. What I'm doing bad, what I'm doing good, or I just suck in general, please let me know. And I appreciate all y'all for stopping by. Check it out. Let's get to shooting. Alright guys, I'm just out here at the range now, just getting set up. I got a new piece of kit that I'm trying out, okay? So, I was looking for a new concealed carry holster that would fit my full-size duty gun. Okay, so this is for a Glock 1917. This is Safariland's and Haley Strategic's baby together of the INCOG-X. So far, I am extremely thrilled with this thing. It is relatively comfortable, but more importantly, this is getting me out of my comfort zone. So, forever and ever, I've always had concealed carry guns. About my 3 o'clock, competition gun sits there, my other concealed carry gun sit there. And I said, you know what, everybody's going to this appendix thing, and I know I am very late to the game on this. But, it's never too late to learn something new. So, this is me getting this thing set up and trying to get everything working so I can start practicing concealed carry drills with this, carrying around, everything like that. So, stay tuned. Be doing a review on this, but right now, let's shoot with it. All right, guys. So, iPro. All right, it's on. I promise. I'm running double plugs, or double ear pro. So right now, I'm trying out these new Beats with sound canceling. I was at a Army match, and one of the guys there was running them, and he said he really liked them real well. So I'm still trying these out. I don't think they do super great with gunshots. They're not really meant for gunshots. But this, under regular ear pro, I'm kind of a fan of. They fit comfortably. But yeah, so safety is paramount. Make sure you safety everything. But right now, let's try this new holster. Yes, some of you can tell that I'm printing. I'm not really worried about the printing right now. I'm just worried about the draw and trying to get some rounds down range. But because these are the very first shots from this holster. So I got some just probably 4 to 6 inch round steel targets, probably 50 yards or 40 yards or something like that. So we'll just see how it feels. Okay, working through some kinks, but it feels actually pretty good. I do not ever practice from appendix, so this is like actual live fire, my first time doing it. So trying to learn something new, trying to always kind of stay on the edge of stuff, kind of learn something new every time. So stay with me, we'll see how this goes, but I'll tell you right now, I'm always one that wears an undershirt just because it's more comfortable anyways. I am well aware everybody says comfort doesn't matter when you're carrying a gun. I carry a gun professionally, and I am uncomfortable carrying that thing. So I'm very comfortable using it. However, all the stuff that you have to put on your belt and all the other crap and everything, so you're always going to be uncomfortable. Don't think you're going to find the holster that's going to be super comfortable. They're just not meant for it. This thing, however, I will say for what it is, how big it is, sitting down, moving around, getting in and out of cars, everything like that. This thing so far, I've only had it a very short time, but I'm impressed with it so far. I've used G-code stuff before. I've got a T-Rex arms holster. Opinions may vary on that now, but I'm not burning any of my T-Rex stuff. They have sent me out free gear before to demo for our department, so take the good with the bad. You make up your own decision with them. But this particular holster from Safariland, combined in with Travis Haley, so far, it's a pretty good combo. I'm liking it so far, so it's pretty smooth. Cool. Gotta get some practice in now. So for you out there that don't know me, my name is Tell Stout. I carry a gun professionally for work every day. I am law enforcement full-time. I'm also former active duty, now in the National Guard, as a forward observer. So, and when I'm not doing both of those things, I'm a professional shooter for Atlas Gunworks, Cedar Creek Precision, Tenant Group, as well as Iron 24 in Clarksville, as well as my own company, American Gunfighter. So, a big shout out to all those guys. Shameless plug for me, but a huge thank you to those guys for supporting me and taking a shot with me to represent them for you all. So not only can I show off their facility and their training and their guns and everything else, but hopefully build a community that's a better outlook on the 2A community, as well as getting the best information, as high quality information as I can, out to you all. I don't care if you don't like guns. I don't care if you're new to guns. I don't care if you're better than Jerry Mitchellek. I doubt it. He's one of my superheroes. Shout out, Jerry. Regardless, I want everybody to come shoot. If you're brand new to it, if you don't like guns, I'd love to talk with you. In the comments and everything like that down below, please. I'd love to have a discussion with you. Obviously, I'm going to be a bit biased maybe towards mine, but I'm very open-minded. So maybe there's something out there that I'm missing that you could inform me on. And I hope that everyone has the same mindset. So I hope you would have an open mindset to have a discussion with me. I'd love to talk with you about guns. And more importantly, those who are looking to get training, I would love to teach you how to become not only more safer, but more lethal. So this is kind of just a intro to American Gunfighter. This day right here, it's a great day. It's a little overcast and everything like that. I got the range to myself, kind of like going to the gym when you get the gym by yourself. It's pretty sweet. But this is just a normal training day. So nothing crazy yet. But just my warm-up stuff, trying to get used to this duty gun, everything like that. This is my actual work gun. So I am a firearms instructor for my department. And this is the guns that we are issued. The barrel is not. That's put in there. I'm testing that. But this is just a day for me to come out, get some reps in, get some training in, and there's another way to get better at shooting than to shoot. And on top of that, it's a heck of a lot of fun. So this is kind of my relaxation time, if you will. So. I'm trying to get better at splits with this. I'd like to get down to the 14s if I could. But with that Atlas, I can consistently get the 11s and 12s. And I'm practicing on some controversial stuff with that Atlas. about potentially getting even faster than that. But for now, we're not talking about controversy, nothing. We're just having fun out here practicing. I think it started off a little slow. Okay, best split was a 1.5, so what did I get? So first shot presentation was an 8.4. First split was a 17, followed by a 16, then a 15 and a 15. So we're getting there slowly but surely, and it's just nothing but repetition. So as you can see, all of them are in the center there, just so nobody thinks I'm just shooting at dirt. So they're all in there. They're not all in the circle. I prefer them to be in the circle, but you know. Hold that one. There's nothing to say. Other than that's a lot of fun. Still learning, right? Every single trigger pulse, learning something new. All right, so applying the fundamentals and everything like that. What I want to teach in classes, what I want to teach to you all on here for free training, so people can be more knowledgeable and safer with firearms and protect themselves better. So what I'm going to do with this gun, it does not recoil at all, but I am going to apply fundamentals to it. Everybody says grip is king and everything like that, which is true. There's not a lot of trigger pull to this. There's not a lot of prep to it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to primarily grip this gun. Instead of just gripping with force, I'm going to apply specific pressure to here to pull this muzzle down. There's not a lot that I need to pull down with the comps on there, okay? Or not the comps, excuse me, the ports, okay? So Atlas did a phenomenal job engineering where these were supposed to be, how they can't, how big they are, and everything like that. And their Atlas's perfect zero. Hopefully you guys see, I got some slow-mo footage for you that I'll try to put in right here. That thing comes back onto target so you can have an immediate follow-up shot, okay? So that's when you get in this kind of price range for these guns, that's the stuff you're not going to find with a Glock. Can you compete with a Glock? Sure. Can you absolutely win world championships? Sure. Ask Bob Vogel. Shout out, Bob. Another one of my superheroes. But these guns and everything like that, once you get into this category, the engineering side of the house, the guys that design and build these, they do a phenomenal job from Atlas Gunworks. So let me see if I can't run it. I'm going to see, I think I've got 15 or so in this. I'm going to run this entire gun as fast as I can run the trigger. Actually, let me do it with the timer so I can even show you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this thing as fast as I humanly can, and I'm going to hold that dot as best as I can using the direct applied pressure, not just a whole bunch of pressure, into that center of that target. Let's see how it works. All right. Here we go. So there you go. All right, so 15 shots in I don't know if you can see it. 2-2. Split time was a 1-3. Let's go all the way first shot. So first shot was a 2-5. Obviously, it's not from a holster. I was already on target. Like, that's the point. So then it was a 1-3, a 1-4, a 1-3, a 1-5, 1-3, a bunch of 1-4s, some 1-5s. What's the slowest one? Slowest one is a 1-6. Okay, so that was the slowest one out of 15 shots. So, I mean, like I said, it is not difficult to do with this gun at all. I'll run it with the Glock now. It does have the port at the end, the comp, excuse me. That the Radian Afterburner is what I have in there right now that I'm testing. But that's just kind of a comparison, so I'll run the other clip now. All right, so back with the workhorse. Just did the Apollo as fast as I could run it, applying direct pressure to here to pull this muzzle down. So we will see real quick if I can do that. You can see the group still from the Apollo. I imagine this one's going to open up a bit more. But we'll give her the old college try. So for everything, I think that was a 222, correct? So test beep. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. So 15 shots again in 2-8-3. Hope you can see that. You can see the target. That group opened up a lot. That was me kind of running the trigger. I get really with the Atlas Gunworks trigger, and then it makes you sloppy if you do that too much. So it's good to jump from gun to gun to see what you can do. So let's see what the fastest split time, I believe on that was a 1-5. Yeah, the slowest was a 3-3, which I'm pretty sure I had trigger freeze or something like that, because that's pretty bad. But can it be done? Yes. Are you going to have to work harder at it? Yes. Applying the same fundamentals to this, you're going to have to work a little bit harder managing recoil, managing the gun, grip, trigger squeeze, sight alignment, all of that, than you will with that gun. And that's why there's a price difference. Is it worth it to you? That's up to you. But none of it matters if you don't practice with them. So even if you got a high point, practice with them. The only way you're going to get good at shooting is practice. Back at it. Again, it hates me.